Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, let me just send you guys some blessings just to begin with. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, and health. Alright guys, so I was guided to do this video. And I'm trying to do this video with a lot of compassion, empathy, a lot of compassion and empathy and kindness. And I just got to say, anyone who's on the twin flame journey, good luck, yeah, because you're in for a roller coaster ride. All right, guys, so let's begin anyway. All right. So, if you're on your spiritual journey, you've probably come across or heard of twin flames. If you're not sure what a twin flame is, basically, a twin flame is they're you, basically. They got, basically, when you get to a certain point in your evolution, or spiritual growth, should I say, in past lives, your soul decides it wants to experience more. So your soul will basically split off into two halves, so it can experience more, should I say. So once it splits into two, the two halves can be either masculine or feminine. So you have the divine masculine or divine feminine. So when you incarnate, you can have masculine and feminine, but the energies, you might be a physical woman, but you might hold the divine masculine energies, and you might be a male holding the divine feminine energy. Me personally, I'm a man, but I come across as a divine feminine. If it's because I'm very in touch with my feminine side, and a lot of men ain't in touch with their feminine side. It's really weird. And energy doesn't have so it doesn't matter if you're a man incarnated with the divine feminine energy, or if you're a woman incarnated with the masculine energy. It doesn't matter, but you're two sides of one whole, should I say. So it's very tricky. So that was just a little, it goes so deep, and I'm going to start going into it. So I'm just going to give you my experience of the journey so far. So last year, I'll give you a little rundown of my experience so far, and it's been a roller coaster of a ride. And so basically last year I didn't even know about twin flames or any of this whatever, but I got to a certain point in my journey where I was in a good, like, I was on a high vibration, and I was like, I wouldn't say mastered my spirituality, because you can never master it, but like I had my spiritual practices down, and I was doing hella inner work, and I was proper centered. I've never been so, when I say 2020 was a good year, yeah, listen, 2020 was a banging year. So as things went on during 2020, I ended up meeting a few people at protesting and stuff, and then we ended up meeting up and stuff, and after the protest, and just hanging out and stuff. So this is very interesting. Usually when you meet people, you kind of get a vibe from them or whatever. So I met somebody. I didn't actually see them because it was nighttime and I was on fucking shrooms and that. But I've never, if you meet your twin flame, yeah, when you meet them, you never feel something energetic like that in your life. I'll tell you this now. It's like, how should I say it? It's like because um because it was nighttime and then I was on shrooms. I never actually saw um what they was like. But it was just a feeling. I've never felt this kind of pull, should I say? It's very weird. And it was like very familiar. It's like, even though just meeting, it's like, raw, I've known you for years. And you know, could just chat and chat and chat and chat. And I was like, wow, this is way too familiar. I've never met, like, I've met soulmates and karmics and stuff. But I've never met something like this in my life. And I was like, what? This don't seem too right, man. Not doesn't feel too right, but it feels too familiar, if that makes sense. And so as things went on, um, when you meet your twin, it triggers something in you for healing. So what? So when you meet your twin, you can have certain activations. So I had a heart activation. My heart center opened, and my throat center opened as well, and it also triggered my main traumas for this incarnation for healing, because I don't think it's not that I did explore it, but from meeting them, that triggered me to explore my deepest core issues, which I found was quite interesting and yeah, very interesting, because when you think of it, you think, oh yeah, it's a loving relationship and um, it's some it's some fairy tale story. Listen, it is not that. It is for the deepest healing of your life. It will take you right back to your skeleton. Yeah. So after meeting them, it will trigger core issues to be brought to the surface, healed and released. So it really does suck, the journey. So like I was saying, I've never even heard of the twin flame thing. I never, never, I didn't even know about it until last year. So then I was doing research. Oh yeah, what's this pull? Because I'm not a obsessive person, but listen, it is like, I don't even know how to say it. It's like I wouldn't say addiction, but you're getting pulled. It's a more of an energetic thing. You're getting pulled towards each other. Well, from I can only speak on my end, innit? So it's like a energetic pull. So I'm getting like kind of pulled towards them, should I say? Um, so I'm like, oh, this ain't even normal, because this ain't even like me. I don't chase people, innit? That's not my thing, innit? So then tutus now on YouTube, like randomly things started popping up about twin flames, runner, chaser and all this shit. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that actually sounds like exactly what I'm experiencing, Dread. So I started exploring that more. Um, so yeah, I started exploring that more, and then all these other things come up. But this video was mainly about what's been happening for me of recent, like these dreams and shit that I've been having. Yeah, like these dreams, these lucid dreams have just been wild. Like I'm communicating, someone's communicating with me, and I'm communicating someone in the 5D, and the shit is real. Like I know when you meet your twin and all that, you can have telepathic connections and that. But listen, it is legit. I'm having conversations with someone. People are coming into my dreams and shit, and we're conversating. And listen, I past life shit is coming up. It is wild. Like with twin flames and that, you might be picking up like your marriage and stuff from like a past life, if you had kids and all that shit from a past life. Listen, I'm getting these weird, not even weird, these downloads and shit, and it's like, bruv, like, yeah, this not even weird. It's just a lot to process, especially if you don't know someone for that long. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit wild, should I say? Yeah, it can come across a bit obsessive, but it's not obsessive, because from what I've heard, what you're picking up their energy and they're picking up your energy. So if you're feeling obsessive, you might be picking up their energy, or if you're feeling like um alone and isolated, that's how they might be feeling or whatever. It's so weird, man. So yeah, I've been having these mad weird dreams, but I can never see the face in the dream, um, which is really weird because I've met my twin. Um, well, I think I've met my twin. Like the energy pattern, like if you come across your twin, you just know in it. Like, but I think it's the ego doubting myself. Because you would meet in the randomest of places, yeah, and that's exactly what happened with me. So these times I'm getting telepathic communication as well. Um, so yeah, like I don't know, I'm getting messages in it. Um, yeah, I'm getting messages. Not now, but when it's like late at night, I start getting messages and communication and shit. It's really weird. Um, and I'm having a whole ass conversation with someone in my sleep state, and a lot is going on. But I did get earlier on, I did get a download about the twin flame journey. My guides decided to give me some information on that, and what they said is most souls are on the twin flame journey in this lifetime to accelerate the healing of this planet. So obviously people think, oh yeah, the twin flame relationship is like it's like a love story, and it really ain't that. It really ain't that. It will trigger your deepest core wounds to be brought to the surface, healed and released, and then once you start doing the healing, your twin automatically has to start doing the healing, and once all your lessons and healing has um, been healed, that's when union will come in, and that's when like basically the love story begins. But that can take a whole lifetime, yeah. And this is another message that I got as well. Not every twin flame relationship is meant for union. It is meant for your spiritual growth, and that's something similar that I can relate to with my twin. Um, because when we met, um, if we was to get into union when we would have met, well, no, when we met, my spiritual growth would have been halted, should I say. But since we kind of separated or whatever, they do this little run and chaser thing and separation stage or whatever. Um, my spiritual growth has like the inner work I've been doing has just excelled, should I say. But some other things come down, and I'll just read them out to you. Enjoy not being in union, yeah, because yeah, there's a lot of work to do if you're not in union and when you come into union. So enjoy the time of doing the inner work, and it's all a journey, whether you're yeah, don't think, because my sister's on the twin flame journey as well, funny enough, and she just don't understand, she's not getting it. And I'm trying to explain to her because she got a reading, and psychic reading, and basically the what I was reading off her energy, the psychic said exactly the same what I said. So yeah, my energy reading is getting wild. So yeah, enjoy the time of being not being in union and being in separation, because there's lessons in that as well, and it's not always about the union, it's about your healing. And obviously if you're meant to be in union in this lifetime, it will be in divine timing. The runner and chaser. Yeah, and there's always usually a runner and chaser with the twin flame thing, because usually one twin is more spiritually in tuned and one twin is more in the 3D, should I say. So one twin might be more in touch with your emotions, and one twin might not like emotions. So if you're in touch with your emotions and you're trying to be, I don't know, be emotional with them or share your feelings with them, they might not be receptive to that because they don't like emotions. And your twin flame is going to be your mirror. So if you're wanting union right now, they're going to be running away from that, yeah. This is something I've been experiencing on my journey, so it is a fucking nightmare. So it's hard. All I can say is you just got to work on yourself during the separation period. And there's always still lessons to learn when you're in separation to when you're in union. Just concentrate on yourself and do your inner work. Um, yeah, you will know. Yeah, you just know, like, when you meet them, you know them like you've just known them for years, because you've known them for years, you've known them for lifetimes. And if you're not doing the inner work, don't expect union to come. There ain't no point sitting on YouTube watching fucking tarot readings thinking, oh yeah, my divine masculine's coming and this and that, and there's going to be union. If you're not doing the inner work and not looking at your core wounds, you're not looking at yourself and not excelling in your spiritual journey, union is not likely to come in, because it's not like a loving relationship. A loving relationship is more of a soulmate thing. A twin flame is for healing and the evolution of, like, once you've done all your healing, that is like, once you've gone through all your lessons and healing, um, when you then become into union and that's divine love, should I say, from what I've been researching or whatever, that's divine love. Once you've got through all your earth mission, like all your earth shit, and your lower chakras are healed, and your heart center's open, that's like union, that's like love in it, from what the understanding of what I get of it. But that can take a years to get through, because some of them lessons are deep, and if you're not working on yourself and your twin ain't working on yourself, then you ain't gonna come into union, because your twin, usually you've got same similar trauma or same similar things happen to you in your life, should I say. Um, oh yeah, this is a little thing. Yeah, I'm not meant to come into union yet, because it will stop my spiritual growth. Um, and funny enough, my abandonment issues ties in to my twin flame journey, which I remember, like, I just got a download when I was out earlier, how my abandonment issues tie into my first relationship when I was like 13 or something, and then now it ties into my twin flame journey. So it's interesting. And the one of the most important things I can tell you about this journey is, your twin flame has free will, so they can choose not to come into union if they don't want to. So it's all good saying, oh yeah, I love my twin flame and all that, but like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Just leave it down to the universe and just focus on you. Yeah, that's all the advice I can tell you for that twin flame journey, man. The twin flame journey, because it's not easy. It's about healing. So people think it's about a love story and you yeah, some fantasy shit. It is not that. A soulmate is more for that loving relationship. A twin flame is like a fucking roller coaster ride, man. But yeah, that's a little insight. I was guided to share this video with you because I know a lot of people are going through this twin flame shit right now, and it's a good luck, innit? Good luck. But if you like the video, guys, you guys know what to do, and I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon when I get another video lined up. Anyway, peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon.